Hello, it's December 23rd, the Friday before Christmas in 2016, and this is my first visit to an actual supercharger station for Tesla in the wild. I don't currently own a Tesla, but I have driven a couple Model S's and a Model X at different Tesla events. But this trip was encouraged by the events just before this Christmas, where Elon and Tesla put out their new policy on the idling fees, which are 4 cents a minute, $24 for an hour for people leaving their cars, because it seems to be a big problem in California. So I wanted to see what it was like on a trip that I take about twice a year from New York to Virginia on the 78 to the 81. And I wanted to see what the supercharger situation was on the East Coast on this busy holiday weekend. As you can see, there are only two Teslas here, and there are 8 stations, or 4, A through B. But we can see here there's an interloper, this Prius, which obviously will not be affected by the idle situation, but is definitely would cause a big problem if the other slots were filled and someone came up and found a Prius hanging out and blocking a supercharger. I guess they probably need to add some laws close to the no parking in the handicap spots. But I did get to see this beautiful black Model X, and I'll get a better shot of it later. And these Tesla stations really are as beautiful as they look. This one is the supercharger in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's about 180 miles on my trip. So I probably would not go all the way to here, depending on the actual range of the Model 3. It says to be about 215 base range, but I'd probably just do 100 miles to the Allentown, top up a little bit, and then finish up and get a full charge here in Pennsylvania. This is a little bit out of the way. It's actually off the 83. It's about 5 miles from the 81. But it's a nice place to stop. There's these stations are sponsored by Wise, and there's a huge mall with just about everything you would want to eat available. So this seems like a good spot to stop, refill your car, spend your half an hour to get a good charge. Then now it's on to the next location. This would be the Strasburg, Virginia Tesla supercharger. This is behind a Denny's. It's about 142 miles from the Harrisburg stop. So this is definitely would be a doable trip on a full charge. And then from here, it would be a straight run to my final destination further south in Virginia. But this station only has 6 spots, technically 3, because it's 1 A and B. So from what I understand, if there's a car parked in 1A and then a car parked in 1B, it's going to slow down the rate of charge. So I guess even though there are 6 spots, if you want to get a quick charge, it's really 3 available. And I do like, I was shocked by seeing that at night the Tesla lights up on the top of the supercharger. It's really quite slick. These superchargers are as slick as they seem in the brochures and on pictures in real life, but they are pretty new. Hopefully the upkeep will be maintained and the supercharger stations will look nice for years to come. Alright, that wraps it up for this quick tour of 2 supercharger stations. It seems like the East Coast 78 to the 81 route is pretty clear, and we don't really have to worry about the idling issue right now. I did hear it was pretty bad in California over the Christmas break, but not too bad in Virginia and Pennsylvania. Bye.